Hello friends. So we were discussing a new geoscience from the viewpoint of large scale similarity, commons, similarity and symmetricity and commons, and that effect also finally on geoscience of the entire art. I mean geology of the art. And in previous parts, as we discussed, we were discussing about how long process of differential rotation is the main cause of similar coastline of South America and Africa. So we can see differential rotation in the Sun, in Jupiter, in Saturn, in Uranus, Neptune, and many planets that discovered by different missions of NASA. We can note a differential rotation in galaxies also, and we can actually this shape of Africa and South America. The main region of such similarity of coastline and fitting of both continents and other continents. The main region is not existence of a supercontinent Pangaea. Actually, there was no supercontinent Pangaea, and breaking of Pangaea we are explaining in this part 6 of a new geoscience. So actually the long process of solidification of a gas-giant planet in rocky planet, and then continuous differential rotations is the main region that gives shape to such special pattern in northern and southern part of the earth, and or northern and southern hemisphere of the earth, and you can very easily understand this. Also at the same time we are explaining this region of mid-Atlantic ridge, how mid-Atlantic ridge came in such a special S-type of shape. So these places where the earth is twisting and indicate the earth does not rotate. So note carefully all these places as we have mentioned in previous parts, and you can very easily understand how differential rotation that we can see in Jupiter, in Saturn and Uranus, Neptune, that is same differential rotation also exist in the earth when earth was a gas giant, and continue solidification and the long process of differential rotation is the main main cause of the such shape of South America and Africa. Not only South America and Africa, all continents on the globe of the earth came in such a special geometrical pattern because of this, and now you can note how on the earth map continents special texture where you can note remnant of differential rotation. So this S-type shape, you note carefully S-type shape. You note the S-type shape clearly indicate that from the birth of the earth, entire matter is moving by force of differential rotation clockwise and counterclockwise, or eastward and westward motion. This is the main cause of why continents are of such a special shape. This shape of continents is a result of motion of matter in a very long time and a very slow speed of differential rotation. Continents such such shape is not because of breaking of a supercontinent. So, dear friends, as we have explained that Jupiter differential rotation, if we use world map on the photo of Jupiter and compare both, then we can very easily understand how such shape of continents, not only South America and Africa, but all continents came in such a special pattern, geometrical pattern, because of long process of differential rotation plus contraction. So you can see that the combined map of Earth and Jupiter indicate a big role of differential rotation and shaping of continents in the Earth. Now, in the next, so why so much earthquakes in Ring of Fire? And you can note that very high effect of differential rotation and twisting of the Earth in the northern and southern hemisphere. You can understand by long differential rotation. So this such shape of mid-Atlantic ridge is because of Earth squeezing or pressing on the poles at the same time twisting in the opposite direction. In the next, on the globe of the Earth, note carefully mid-Atlantic ridge, effect of differential rotation on sea floor spreading. The Earth is twisting and squeezing, this effect of sea floor, this creates. So, dear friends, note the Wilson cycle is best support of our model of the Earth. So, Wilson cycle, a continent. How a continent rifts when it break up and then as the spreading continue on ocean open passive margin cools and sediments and accumulate. Convergence begins and an oceanic plate subduct creating a volcanic chain at the active margin. Terrain and accretion from the sedimentary waves were material to the continents. As two continents collide, orogeny and thickness the crust and building mountains. The continents erodes and thinning the crust. So, dear friend, you note Wilson cycle is the main reason. Actually, Earth is not rotating, twisting and tightening both hemispheres in opposite direction. So, you note carefully how this is twisting, because in both hemispheres the opposite banded structure of continents clearly indicate and motion of ocean water and motion of atmosphere current, atmosphere circulation, and also clouds. You note also inner core and outer core. So the earthquake region of earthquake is actually twisting of tightening of the entire system. So you note why fossils on two different continents is possible, because visually in our solar system from the very early state of the Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and finally in the Earth, due to differential rotation, movement of whole matter in the both hemisphere, backward and forward in opposite direction, clockwise and counterclockwise between east and west, the basic carbonic molecules and seeds of life also move in the same pattern. of differential rotation. So from early violent effect of the Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and finally in the state of the art, the seeds of evolution, and already had started in a very slow motion, but this process completed after reaching in the state of the art. So similar fossils, plants, animals, sand minerals, and rocks already reached on the both sides of continents because of differential rotation that started from the sun and completed in the earth. Then this idea of existence of a supercontinent Pangaea is a complete wrong from the base. Actually, fossils and animals and plants and actually similar minerals, similar rocks are not because of existence of a supercontinent Pangaea. And the real cause of this is the force of differential rotation. Due to force of differential rotation, you can see this figure. The long process of differential rotation, animal and plants, and also reach on to different continents and minerals and rocks. So there was no supercontinent Pangaea or any type of supercontinent on the earth. This idea of supercontinent, how we can understand, is very wrong, because differential rotation from Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and finally in the earth gives such shape to all continents. We have all evidence. We can explain all evidences of geology by this contraction and conversion and transformation of the planet, gas giant to rocky planet, and also at the same time differential rotation, force of differential rotation, and South America and Africa never in the fitting state. South America and Africa never was in such joint state, and cause of their similar coastline is differential rotation. So note. So now we explain that how India is Indian plate is vibrating. Indian plate is not only moving to north side only, and Himalaya is not going up and upward. Indian plate is not moving in one direction only. It's moving toward north only, it's not moving toward north only. By such motion, mountains are not only rising up but also going down. Indian plate is moving in four directions, not only in four directions, sometime toward east and sometime toward west and sometime toward north and west. This movement action of Indian plate is oscillatory manner. It's because entire earth is twisting and squeezing in the oscillatory manner. So there is no not in one direction or any special direction motion of Indian plate. And the real driving force of such motion of Indian plate is invisible matter and energy geometrical structure that attach to the with earth. So India is surrounded by a big cyclone. Indian plate twisting by a cyclonic force that not only seen as monsoon, but a solid Indian plate also took a special shape. Why India have such a special geometrical shape and feeling a twisting force? This resulted a Gujarat map has a special shape, and Sri Lanka moved to its direction. Most river turned like this Bay of Bengal, and earthquake in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Nepal, Sikkim, and also result of such a twisting cyclone on Indian plate. So friends, the birth of India, you can clearly understand, is not by breaking of Antarctica, from Antarctica, Australia and Madagascar and Africa, and moving of India to north side and collision of Indian plate to Asian plate, Tibetan plate. This is wrong thinking of birth of India. I am presenting a new idea of birth of India. So this is spheral mode and toroidal mode oscillation of the Earth. The Earth free oscillatory oscillation very clearly indicate that the Earth does not rotate, but twisting and squeezing oscillatory manner. By long time effect, such oscillatory force of on continent takes such a special shape, not by breaking of any supercontinent. So why Antarctica and Arctic region have such a special shape? Why Antarctica shape? This is not because of breaking of any supercontinent. Actually, if you compare North Pole and South Pole of Earth, Antarctica and Arctic with other planet, Uranus and Jupiter, Saturn also, you come on the result or come on the conclusion that this is the main region, that North Pole, that similar to Saturn, North Pole and South Pole. You can understand very clearly by Jupiter, North Pole, South Pole, how Antarctica came in such a special shape. And Arctic also come in a very special shape. So such a structure of continents of the Earth, Antarctica and Arctic region is not because of breaking of any supercontinent. There was no supercontinent, Pangaea or any continent, and would not in any supercontinent in future. So opposite motion on Saturn North Pole, you can note clearly. If we see video of Saturn North Pole and South Pole are moving opposite direction, this same happen, and this same with the Earth when Earth was a gas-giant planet. So note carefully Uranus also. The main cause of Antarctica is not breaking of any supercontinent. You can understand this by long process of differential rotation. Also, we can see remnant of differential rotation on Mars, on North Pole and South Pole of the Mars. Note clearly, and then a very long and very slow process of evolution of continent and ocean. So, as we have explained in previous part that long process of differential rotation, Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, super Earth to Earth. This is the solidification process and differential rotation. All these create a different type of geology of the Earth, subduction, transform and convergent and divergent plate motion, fault and fold and rift and drift and all event or geological event on the Earth. So slow by slow solidification of a gas giant planet in a rocky planet by a long process of churning of matter and energy. So note carefully, this is the figure of Kepler mission. This is figure by Kepler mission that clearly indicate that between Jupiter and Saturn and Uranus and Neptune and super Earth and Earth. This is the long process of solidification and contraction of a planet that creates a special geology of the Earth, and you can understand very clearly how origin of continents and oceans by this process. So how we are explaining that Alfred Wegner theory of origin of continent is very wrong, and and our theory of origin and of continent and ocean is a good idea. So the earth from a very long time is twisting, and so in previous part that we explained nebula, galaxies, and black hole, and some stars, and sun, and Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, all are twisting in opposite direction, half part above and half part below. So our Earth planet is also twisting in opposite direction in northern and southern hemisphere. So how this affect atmosphere circulation, wind circulation, and ocean water movement, and also clouds motion, and inner core, outer core, and solid crust structure, deformation of continents. If you note carefully, motion of livings and outer mantle core, entire our system is twisting and tightening. The sun is twisting, tightening. So this is the end of part third. And in part third, we explain how the geology of the earth come in such a special structure, special pattern. So you note in complete Earth system, if you note that a long process of conversion, transformation from gas giant to rocky state, and also differential rotation are the main cause that make possible such a geology of the earth. So there was no supercontinent on earth. Repeating all these, you can understand, and very clearly in the part third, we are not agree with any supercontinent, and we are presenting the real cause of such a special geology of the earth. So main region of continent structure is not a breaking of a supercontinent, and we can explain all evidences, paleomagnetic evidences, and also similarity of fossils and rocks and minerals, and also similar coastline. So we can explain everything of evidences of the geology of a supercontinent. So according to our theory of a new and complete different geoscience. So in this part we explain how supercontinent is not possible on the earth. So dear friends, in this part we explain a new and different idea of origin of continents and ocean. So thank you again, and next presentation we will discuss part 4. Dear friends, you can understand how supercontinent is not possible, and large scale similarity and symmetricity and common is the main reason that explain that Alfred Wegner theory of origin of continents and ocean is complete wrong thinking. So thank you. We will explain next in part 4 the next how a new and complete different the geoscience is possible on the large scale structure in the entire system of the science of the universe. So thank you again.